I'm writing this in front of my TV. My Xbox is on and resting on the main dashboard. I could see my avatar, and I think he can see me. Well, occasionally waves. I prefer to keep my eyes on the screen as much as possible, because better the devil you know, right? It all started about a week ago. I was playing games mixing up between Trials HD and Battlefield 1943. I'm an arcade nut and I love games that you can download. I was owning this level on Trials when I received a party invite. The funny thing is that I had no name attached and it was just an empty field, followed by has invited you to an Xbox Live party. Full mocks, I accepted it and joined the party. When I clicked on the menus, I was the only one in there. Somewhat strange, but not impossible. The person could have left as I entered. Just as I was getting ready to leave, someone else joined the party. Namely, it was Silicon Lemming has joined the party. This made me smile. As you know, sometimes I see rather weird glitches online. I clicked on the menus and saw my name twice in the party. I was playing Trials and the other was editing the avatar. "Hello?" I said, not expecting really an answer. "Hello?" echoed back at me a couple of seconds later in my voice. I relaxed. Sound delay and party glitches were rare, but they did happen. Getting freaked out over a glitch, I said half annoyed, and I allowed it to unsettle me. My words returned to me, but this time, their tone had become a little more mocking. This made me stop short for a second. I shook my head and reasoned that I must have misheard. "Why don't you come and say that to my face?" I said, which was current private joke me and my friends were sharing at the time. Maybe I might just do that. My blood turned to ice. That was my voice, but I hadn't said those words. The other me left the party immediately after that. I sat for a moment, confused and shaking. As my adrenaline pumped, I checked the lists of the interacted profiles, but that revealed nothing. I eventually decided that it was enough Xbox for the night and turned it off. That incident played in my mind for the next day, and that evening I was back on Xbox again. I spent a couple of minutes looking around the menus for anything else scary, but everything was decidedly normal. Half an hour into some sense explosion man, I received a voice message. I was getting bored of the game, so I dropped out to the dashboard and opened it. It was heavy breathing for a few seconds, followed by my voice saying, "Can you say distraction?" Once again confused, I stared at the screen in the background. I could see my avatar dancing away, but there was nothing to attribute the message to momentarily. Illogical fear made me spin around and inspect the room, making sure there was nothing there. It was when I turned back and nearly screamed. My avatar had forced his way forwards towards the menus, and his head now lifted the entire screen, filled the entire screen, and he stared at me silently, his hands planted against the screen on the opposite side. He looked at me, then drew a finger across my throat. I started to smell burnt plastic. A trickle of smoke escaped from the console, and then it crashed. The last thing I saw was the colors avert on Xbox, and the face of the threatening avatar turning electric pink and green. The image then disappeared, followed by a standard no signal message. My Xbox was wrecked. When I tried to switch it back on, I got the dreaded red ring of death. The anonymous name of the defect that lost was on me. I waited for a month before I eventually sent off my Xbox for repairs. I had bought it brand new and it was very well within warranty, so I got it repaired for free. I sat in my hallway for a fortnight before I had the guts to switch it back on. I was really rigged up now, and now I'm staring at the dashboard. Everything was fairly normal until I logged in my profile. It saw literally dozens of voice messages, all of them in my voice, screaming, "Where are you?" And we're not done yet. The final message was dated about 20 minutes ago. All it said was, "I'm done waiting. I'm coming to get you." The avatar on the screen had stepped forward and started to rub his hands together as he began to wave. It took me a couple of seconds to realize he was looking at someone behind me.